115 English settlers vanished without a trace from an island off the coast of North Carolina. No bodies, no clues, only a single word carved into wood: Croatoan. This is not legend, this is history. The mystery of Roanoke Island, America's first lost colony. The year is 1584. England, under Queen Elizabeth I, hungers for empire. Spain rules the New World, rich with gold and power. But one man, Sir Walter Raleigh, dreams of challenging that power. He seeks to plant a new England across the sea. In the summer of 1584, two English captains, Philip Amadas and Arthur Barlow, sail west across the Atlantic. After 2 months, they find it, a lush island off the Carolina coast, Roanoke. Barlow calls it the most plentiful, sweet, and wholesome land in all the world. The Queen names it Virginia, after herself, the Virgin Queen. In 1585, Raleigh sends his first colony, 108 men, soldiers and craftsmen, under Sir Richard Grenville. They build a fort, but food runs out. Relations with local tribes collapse. When Drake passes by, returning from the Caribbean, the starving men beg to go home. They abandon the island. England's first American colony has failed. But Sir Walter Raleigh refuses to surrender. 2 years later, he tries again, this time not with soldiers, but with settlers, families. 115 men, women, and children, led by Governor John White. Among them, his daughter Eleanor Dare, pregnant with new life and new hope. On August 18, 1587, Eleanor gives birth to a daughter, the first English child born in America. They name her Virginia Dare. The colony celebrates. They believe they have planted England's future, but joy turns to fear. Supplies are low, crops thin, winter looms. The colonists beg Governor White to return to England for help. He swears to come back soon. He leaves his daughter, his granddaughter, and every soul on the island behind. He will never see them again. Back in England, the world is burning. Spain prepares its mighty armada. Every English ship is seized for war. White begs to return, but the Queen refuses. 2 years pass. By the time White sails again in 1590, Roanoke is already a ghost. On August 18, 1590, exactly 3 years after Virginia Dare's birth, White returns. The colony is silent. Houses torn down, not burned. No bodies, no smoke. Only a single word carved into a post: Croatoan. White's heart races. He remembers the sign they agreed upon. If they moved safely, they'd carve their destination. If they were in danger, they'd add a cross. There is no cross. He orders the ship toward Croatoan Island, but before they can sail, a hurricane strikes. The masts snap, the sea devours their chance. John White never returns to America. For more than 4 centuries, the world has asked, what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Did they join the Croatoans, living among them, raising families, blending 2 worlds? Did they starve? Were they killed? Or did they travel inland, disappearing into America's vast wilderness? Legend says Virginia Dare survived, but was cursed, turned into a white deer by a jealous shaman. Hunters swore they saw her ghostly form in the Carolina woods, a symbol of innocence lost and the mystery that never dies. When Jamestown was founded 20 years later, they searched for the lost settlers. Some tribes spoke English words, some had gray eyes. The story lived on, a whisper carried by generations. Roanoke may have failed, but it lit the spark that built America. Today, archaeologists still dig pottery, iron tools, fragments of armor, hints of English hands in Carolina soil. Some say the colonists moved inland. Some believe they became part of the Croatoan people. The mystery endures, as alive as ever. Roanoke's story is more than a mystery. It's a mirror, a reflection of courage, loss, and the price of discovery. They dreamed of building a new world. Instead, They became part of its oldest riddle. Stand on Roanoke shore today, and the wind still whispers their question. Where did they go? Perhaps they died. Perhaps they lived. Perhaps their blood still flows quietly through the Carolinas. But one thing is certain. Their story endures. The Lost Colony of Roanoke is not lost at all. One word, one message carved into history. Croatoan, the mystery that began a nation.